New pelt duplication glitch is what I'm going to go ahead and show you in this video. Welcome and thanks for watching. The founders of this glitch are myself, NeonRazor, and Roll3. Also had some help from DunnyBoy and Lon3 Wolf. So shout out to those guys for helping to make this possible. So to start, I'm going to explain some details about the glitch, then we're going to show a couple of attempts, and then later we will switch up the camera angle to your friend who is helping you so you can see exactly what they do and what the timing of the glitch is. So you'll see here, every one of these horses on the screen is a duped copy of my horse. The other day we had a challenge to upgrade our camp theme, and I noticed whenever I went into the menu and backed out, a new horse would pop up. So me, NeonRazor, and Roll3 started thinking, how can we go ahead and use this to possibly dupe some carcasses or some pelts? You can try this glitch with a regular posse if you don't have a persistent posse, but if it does not work, I recommend you pay the $200 to get a persistent posse and make it a 7-man posse. You also will need a friend to help you. Your friend needs to be in your camp. It doesn't matter if he's in your posse or not. Another benefit of having a persistent posse, if you play showdowns, you can go into your posse settings, change your outfit to either big city or rugged, then you can join a showdown through the quick menu. Once you get into the game lobby, you can change your outfit to whatever you want, but that will keep your hat respawning every single time you die in Showdown. Now, we tested a lot of different locations. This area here at Bayou, NWA, in the specific spot right here, seems to work best. It is located close to the butcher in St. Denis, and I recommend you take that location there if you can get it. You can try other spots. If it doesn't work, try to get that specific location. You can also get a moose pelt. You can get an elk pelt, a alligator pelt, but I highly recommend you go to that location right there. That's where Lon3 Wolf ended up getting a moose pelt. They do pay $7.50. There are some other locations for moose or elk, but you definitely want to get the most expensive pelt, and it has to be a big pelt. It cannot be a small pelt. Carcasses don't work either. So you see what I did right there to start it off. I went into cribs. I ended up equipping my theme. If you have multiple, you can equip to a different one. Once you back out, you should notice that your horse will disappear. Now, to start this glitch off, you want to have that moose pelt or an elk pelt, something valuable on the back of your horse. You do not want birds on your horse. You only want that one pelt on the back. Your friend will get in position where he gets the menu that says remove pelt from horse, and he's just going to go ahead and sit there. He cannot remove that pelt until you go into the menu with cribs. His point of view, he will see you disappear once you get that black screen right there. So he's going to go ahead and remove the pelt. Wait until he fully removes the pelt. He's going to say, I removed it, and then you're going to back out of this menu. Now, what's going to happen is he'll have the pelt. Your horse will either run off and not respond as your horse anymore. He may just entirely disappear, or he may disappear and then reappear, but he will not be your horse. If you've done those steps correctly, then you're on the right path. Now, at this point, he has that moose pelt. You're going to go ahead and call your horse, and you will notice when your horse comes running along, he will also have a moose pelt on it. So that's why it's important that you have that pelt on your horse. You go into the menu, and then your friend will take that pelt off. By having the pelt on your horse, when you go into the menu, it's going to respond that that is your pelt, and it's going to save it. So if he takes it off before, your horse will come running back without a pelt. We've tried this with a panther or a cougar. It does not work if you use a carcass. They will just disappear, or your horse will come back without one on it. Also, it is very important that you do not have a moose pelt and birds on your sides of your horses. If you remove the moose pelt, what will happen is your horse will not leave if he has other carcasses or other animals on it. We've also tried having two friends remove one of the birds and then remove the other bird back out of the menu. What happens is one of the birds disappears and then your horse comes back with just one bird. So trust me, this is the way it works. Unless you guys figure out another way, just go ahead and get the moose pelt. I understand this isn't a cougar duplication glitch. We tried everything to get that to work, but it was not working. So again, you must not have any other animals on the sides of your horse, because your horse will stay there and it will respond as your horse if you have a bird and a moose pelt on it. So it's important you just have the moose pelt or the elk pelt. Make sure they're a 3-star so you get the most amount of money. So here we are repeating the process. I go into the menu. My friend is in position. He takes off the pelt. Once he says the pelt's gone, then you back out of the screen and you will see there's a couple different things that happen. The horse actually, on his point of view, already ran off before I backed out of the menu. He has the pelt right there. I call up my horse, and now we just duplicated a pelt. So that $7.50 moose pelt turned into $15 between the two. Now we're going to go ahead and switch it up. We have DunnyBoy who's helping me out. You can see on the screen right there, I am about to talk to Cribs. I just disappeared. That means I went into the menu. As soon as he sees that, or I say I'm in the menu, he's going to remove the pelt. And you see right there, in this case, the horse just ended up taking off. So by the time I back out, meaning when I reappear on the screen, my horse is already gone. That pelt is now our pelt. And then what you're going to go ahead and do is I'm going to call my horse. My horse is going to run up, and you're going to see it has the pelt on the back. So we just successfully duplicated a moose pelt. Now we're going to show another clip of this, and then we will switch it back to the other view. I'm going to talk about some other things, and then possibly some troubleshooting if you guys are running into any kind of problems. So most important thing is for your friend, he wants to either wait for you to say that you're in the menu, or he can just watch. Once you disappear, that's his cue to go ahead and remove the pelt from the back of the horse. Once he has fully removed it from the back of the horse, then you would go ahead and back out of that menu with Cribs, and then your horse will do a couple different things. Either he'll disappear, reappear, or he'll already be gone because he ran off, or when you back out, he may be in the process of running off. So I'm in the menu, he sees that I'm disappeared, he removes the pelt, my horse is starting to take off, I reappear, and then I just call my horse, and you go ahead and keep repeating that process. It is very easy. You could do about 3 of these roughly in 1 minute, depending on how quick you are. Sometimes we are taking a little longer in the menu because I just want to make sure that DunnyBoy ended up removing that pelt and that everything is going to work out perfectly. Now, a quick tip for you too. When your friend ends up removing the pelt, it should say perfect moose pelt when he actually removes it. You see on the right side of the screen. The problem with the cougar or the panther is once you remove it, it doesn't give you that notification. And that's why a lot of times when you back out of the menu, either the carcass will just disappear, or you'll have the carcass, but when you call your horse for some stupid reason, your horse comes back without a carcass in it. We tried it with a panther, we tried it with a deer, we also tried it with fish, and it did not work. We tried it without any pelts on the horse, with birds, and the birds don't work either because I think it's all about the animation. I think the animation of removing the pelt is quick enough where it tricks the game into thinking that the pelt is still on the horse, but you can test it out. But you got to trust me. We tried tons of things over the past 2 days. I didn't want to go ahead and upload this video until I knew we could figure out a perfect way to get this working, but I'm sure when you guys test it, you can find your own ways of doing it, and somebody will probably tweak it to maybe make it work better. Who knows? I really don't care as long as it helps you guys out. This will probably be patched by Tuesday. So I would advise you to take advantage of it. Again, if you need some help, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, leave some comments saying, hey, I need some help. Who wants to go ahead and add me so we can get together and do this? Again, I think this location here is the best location. There is a lot of things that go on when you start doing this glitch. You will notice when you go in and out of the menu, a lot of birds will spawn in this area. So you can also try to take advantage of that. Also, you can sell these pelts when you want after you get a couple of them, or you could do however many you want and then go and sell them. Just know that when you leave, your pelts will stay here as long as they are in camp. We all ended up taking off. Lon3 Wolf went to Great Plains. I went to Big Valley to try and get an elk, and DunnyBoy ended up going to Ansburg to try and find an elk. When we came back, all our pelts were there. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do a couple more attempts. Now, if for some reason things aren't working for you, okay, like I said, try to get this specific location here. Try to make sure that you have a persistent posse with 7 members. You do need to have a friend in your camp. And what I did every time over the past couple days to start this was I had my friend in my camp. I went over to Cribs. I went to theme, and I either equipped or unequipped my theme. If you have a couple different themes that you bought, you can go ahead and switch to another one. What your friend will notice is when you start switching things, everything starts glitching around camp. Obviously, you're changing to different tents and stuff like that, but it causes the game to glitch out, and that's why it allows you to go ahead and perform this glitch. So another tip when you're going to sell, just steal one of the duplicated horses from the field so you can sell 2 at once. I just want to take a moment to let you guys know I have a $20 gift card giveaway that ends Sunday, 6 p.m. East Coast, which is today. If you're interested in participating, I've uploaded 3 videos the past couple days. They all have giveaway in the title: a Fortnite video, a GTA video, and a Red Dead video. All you have to do is watch a video, and there's one simple question that you need to ask. You are allowed to leave 1 comment on each one of those videos for 3 chances to win the giveaway. Now, I've given away $1,700 on this channel before my channel was even monetized. Recently, I've actually got my first amount of money from YouTube, and I've been saying that every dime that this channel makes is going to go back to you guys as a show of appreciation for all the support that you guys have showed me, whether it's the past week or the past year that you guys have been watching or subscribed. Now, it's nothing like download this link, subscribe to me here, follow me on Twitter, like the video. It's nothing like that. It's just as simple as watch the video, answer the question, leave a comment, and if you leave 1 comment on each of those videos, you have 3 opportunities to enter. So again, leave some comments if you have a tweak for this to make it better. Leave some comments if you need some help, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Take advantage of this. I apologize it's not a Cougar duplication glitch, but this is the best we could do given the circumstances. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.